look at this lovely snowman I made. What do you think, Pyro? Oh, you're looking mighty yellow today. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we fought Ophion, the first of our super bosses, and this time we are here in Theoswar for the start of another blade quest. But first things first, we got 2 more rare blades that we've added to the party.
My name is Perdido. You'd best remember it. The legendary Akos? Forever at your service. I have just the role for you.
2 more blades from Torna have been added to the party. We have Perdido, who is Petroga's blade in Chapter 3, and Akos. Where'd you go, Akos? There you are. So yeah, just 2 more new blades. Not much more than that. Of course, they do have their own unique weapons that are always locked to them. Akos has the Doom Cores, which will restore HP after auto attack. Pretty good. While Perdido has the Heart Haven, which increases your dexterity by 50. We'll start off with Akos and his specials. First one is White Wave, which is an AoE just around you. Restores HP to the whole party. 300, 340, 380, 424, 60, 480. Sacred Worm is 4 hits and will deal extra damage at high HP. It is 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 638. Dark Judgment will guarantee a pierce, as well as restoring HP from just yourself. 5 hits, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 816. And his level 4 is Hellwind of Ruin, which will always annul guard, inflicts blowdown, and is 6 hits with a 575 damage ratio. Transmigration will have a chance to inflict enemy defenses. This is very situational. So I think it's just like, you know, if you have, say, an enemy that has a lot of ether defense and, like, no physical defense, sometimes they'll swap those so that he has, like, no ether defense. It's really situational. You're not going to notice it much. Dead Zone increases HP every time an enemy is defeated. Very situational as well, but can be good for, like, a challenge mode. And then the cycle will boost your recharge for specials after canceling. Very good for if you're playing as him. Electric Mastery, Agronomy, and Keen Eye. Moving on over to Perdido. Perdido starts off with Diamond Crash, which will deal extra damage to toppled enemies and is just 1 hit. 300, 340, 380, 420, 460, 480. Diamond Flight is a AoE around you that will reduce your aggro. 5 hits with a 420, 460, 500, 540, 580, 609 damage ratio. Diamond Hands is a chance of dealing guard annulling. Pierces, and yeah, it also just pierces. 4 hits, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 816. And finally, Diamond Inferno is 8 hits, 625 damage ratio, and has a very high crit modifier of 80%. Double Strike will increase, or guarantees that your auto attack hits twice and will increase the damage sometimes. He's a very good auto attacker, which is situational. Stay True fits to that, where increases his auto attacks. Bushido increases damage from the front. Bit weird for someone who doesn't want to take aggro, but well, Fire Mastery, Mineralogy, and Fortitude. Now that we're out here in Theospody Temple for, of course, a heart-to-heart, so let's go and view that.
So, you have awakened the sealed blade.
Old man,
It's been quite some time since I last saw this place. We used to play here as children, you know. Tell me, do you know why it is that the Theospiti Temple was destroyed?
I know it's been in ruins since forever, but no one ever told me why.
It's because a blade went berserk. They say that the blade was so powerful, its driver couldn't hope to control it. There was nothing anyone could do. The incident was resolved when the driver took their own life. With that, the blade was sealed within its core crystal, and as a warning to future generations, it was buried here in the temple where the tragedy took place.
You mean the blade that went berserk is...
Your suspicions are correct. The blade was Herald.
I have no memory of the event, but I believe it to be true. At times, I feel something, a kind of limitless power dwelling within me. Your Majesty, you may punish me however you see fit. Even if it means breaking my core crystal into 1,000 pieces and burying me for all eternity.
First option is 900, second is 1,000.
I'll keep you in check.
Zeke.
Haha, just as I thought. Listen well, Herald. I believe your driver trusts you deeply, and I trust your driver just the same. Even if you had some recollection of the past, you need not dwell on it. Don't let yourself be chained to the past. Become your driver's strength. That's all I ask.
But still, I have to atone somehow.
I understand how you feel. But you must remember that there are many ways to atone for one's sins. Aiding your driver in the fierce battles to come is one such way.
You think so?
Yeah, we need you, Herald. What happened, happened. But now we want you on our side. Come with us!
All right, I'll try.
Worry not. Whatever happens, just remember, you have an esteemed driver by your side.
Your Majesty, thank you.
Think nothing of it. I expect great things of you.
Now, I think that might be the only heart-to-heart that actually changes based off of who you're, like, that changes her dialogue, or the Blade's dialogue, based off of what driver you have. Now,
It sounds
as
fun.
for Herald, which we are doing her Blade quest today,
These
however,
powers were sealed for a
getting
reason.
to that is a little bit tedious for me. I just have to use specials in order to get the affinity, and we need level 5 in order to get Rampage 5, or in order to unlock the quest. So, yeah.
I will carry out my mission.
I will be cutting out me grinding away the specials needed, but, yeah. So I'll cut away to when I have that done.
We should
Honestly, it
depart
wasn't that bad. It took
imminently.
like 15 minutes. I've waited for longer for
I
stuff.
did not ask for this.
But we'll max that out. We can also already see the we can already see the trust gain in action. I think she went up. She's gone up like 130 attack, something like that. Pretty ridiculous. But now I believe. Oh, first of all, before I forget, we're gonna go. We'll go Tora and no. We'll go Tora and Rex. Yeah, it's fine. And I believe we start off by going into the castle? Maybe not. Well, okay. It's an easy way to check how it's gone to here. Okay, it is. Royal Audience Hall. No. Yo, Jonas has 2 quests, I think, that start with him. Ah, you returned, my wayward child. Just passing by. So much you could be keen on seeing your old mug again, Dad. You never change, do you, Zeke? Well, no matter. As it happens, I have a request to ask of you. Oh, yeah. There's a new type of monster we've never seen before in the Genbu Titan. It's been roaming around the Ampharoth Pillar for now, but there's no telling me when it may decide to attack Theoswan. Why'd you need us? Can you get the males here to do something about it? I could, but with the Aegis and Herald at your disposal, having you handle it would keep casualties to a minimum. Is that an order, Your Majesty? No, not an order. It is a request. You may protect the lives of the people. What you say, Herald? would you lend us your power? As you know, your majesty, I once ran out of control and tried to destroy your kingdom. If I may fight again in close proximity there's every possibility that I'll... That's enough. I told you before, you're not the same as you once were. And above all, Zeke believes in you, don't forget that. I understand that, but if you understand that, then what need do you have to be despondent? Look at it this way. If you truly feel responsible for your actions, then think this means repentance. What greater service could be done than protecting the lives of the kingdom? Your majesty. Herald, we beseech you, help us. Go with Zeke and use your powers to save Tantal. Understood. I'll assist you to the utmost of my ability. Starts off the calm and the storm. We'll set that as our active.
All done. Nothing to it.
Welcome back, Mick. And whoever else.
Happy with that?
Oh. Literally just Mick and a bunch of generics. Well. Yeah. Trying to get through as quickly as possible on these. I mean, I'm just trying to get the merc points up for us reaching the level 5 of merc group. Kind of make things a little bit more convenient. Real big lag spike there. We'll just end up making things a little bit more convenient for us. Well, convenient for me, I should say. For the... hold up. Okay. We'll make things a little bit more convenient for me when I'm trying to get our last 4 rare blades. We're close to having everyone. We have... Interesting rumor, the Yoki drifts are snow, so I think we've seen this one before? Nope. Oh well. And then she vanished from existence. Alright. Yeah, I believe that we only have like 4 more. We have Albrona, who is Akos's blade in chapter 3? Chapter 4. 3. Chapter 3.
Oof!
Yeah, so Herald, Laya are our targets.
Don't let them off easy just because they're weak.
Tora eat enemies like this for dinner.
And we'll just wait for them to be in range of us. Or we can get into range of them. I assume because they're quest enemies, they'll probably target us.
Looks like
Yep.
we've been rumbled.
But yeah, we have Albrona, who is Akos's blade in the fight at Electra Ruin. And also in the fight at Garfont. There's also, let's see, just off the top of my head, we have an Ice Blade, Ice, Wind, Dark. I think we just have those. Ice, Wind, and the Dark. That sounds right. Nice Wind in the Dark. But I could be entirely wrong. I might be forgetting. I can check. But I believe we just have those left. I mean, these guys are level 55, they're not the toughest. It's a fairly difficult quest in terms of level-wise, I would say. Yeah, we just have 4 left for rare blades. So, that'll be something to keep in mind. I'm actually really surprised that we haven't gotten a couple of them, because we've gotten like some of the rarest blades, but like we also are missing some really common ones too. So, whatever. That's just kind of the way it goes with gacha. Sometimes you'll get really, really lucky, sometimes you'll not. Very descriptive, I know. But yeah,
We're here.
like
So?
with proper
Shall we?
setup, we can get like almost 8% chances at some of them, which is a lot for, you know, a pool of like 25 or something like that. We're back, lad. You're right. Those Herald liars were no pushover. You defeated them already. All that jumping around the world may have actually made a man of you, Zeke. Thanks, but I don't really need your empty compliments. Still as cynical as ever, though, I see. Splendid work to you too, Herald. Let me commend you for your efforts. No, I cannot have done it alone. Not without Zeke. Is that so? Then it appears I made the right decision to trust Herald to you. I trust you'll continue to keep her under your wing. Of course, Your Majesty. She's our friend. We promise we'll take good care of her. Good. Well, now the matter of ensuring Tantal's safety has been seen to, but as it happens, it seems there's more than it first seemed. Come on, Dad, don't beat about the bush, spit it out! You got something else for us to do? You catch on quickly, Pandoria. It's about the Herald liars. You may have defeated one pair of them, but it seems there are more, this time in Uriah. In Uriah? Queen Rakura has put out a plea for help. Given your experience, I would like to send you to assist her. The Uriah army already has its hands full with that, as it is. Yeah, Herald liars aren't something your average driver can deal with. What you say, Herald? Will you accompany them? What reason have I to refuse a personal request from His Majesty? If it's for the good of all of us, then perhaps it will serve to atone for my sins. Now, don't burden yourself so. I'm sure Queen Rakura will be delighted to hear this. I'll leave you to head to Funsman Report. Be given further instructions upon your arrival. Affirmative. Well then, Godspeed. Herald's a really interesting character, because she does have this whole atonement aspect to her. That, like, I would kind of enjoy seeing what she was like before, but again, maybe she found something else to be regretful of. I mean, we don't really know with blades because,
what will we find?
You know, being a blade kind of sucks in hindsight. And shockingly, Rakura actually out here to meet us. Welcome. We've been expecting you. Didn't expect us to be meeting us personally, Your Majesty. We're feeling like very important, Nappan. We're honored that you would come speak with us in person. Raise your head, Flamebringer. It is I who should apologize for meeting you in such a place. But I'm afraid time is of the essence. We can't afford luxuries. Could you inform us of the situation? She's just about to. At present, we've confronted 2 Herald lion Uriah. We've had to make 3 strategic retreats already. 3 retreats, sheesh. Indeed, our army are a mere handful of drivers, so we haven't been able to put up much of a fight so far. We recruited the Mark group as well, but they failed to subjugate it being an unfamiliar species. We just don't have the means to deal with them with our current capabilities. That is why we entreated you to bring the Aegis and any other competent blades you may have to help us. Gotcha. Time to bust us up some Herald Liar then. It would be most appreciated. Herald Liars are presently on the far side of Gullet Pass. We'll be done. Herald, do you think you're up to this? Of course. Let's dispatch the enemy at the earliest opportunity. Another flying manta ray to deal with. Gullet Pass, I think, is up here. Yeah, and I think it's like above us or whatever. Above the fast travel location being what I refer to as us. That'd be us when we, you know,
So,
up here,
shall
which
we?
we actually want to go this way. Welcome back,
hope things
Poppy
went well.
Buster and friends. This one actually had a lot of people with it. Don't worry, really gotta go one at a time.
are you
Vale just has her weaving to get through. I can go over how to quickly grind out weaving, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. They're level 57 this time. A little bit stronger than the last. But still not something I really think will be much difficulty. Well, okay. We don't have any healers, so that ease a little bit. Ow.
Rush down.
Yep.
Being very rude. I mean, they have poison breath, which is very annoying art no matter who uses it. But there's a lot of monsters who use poison breath. Me and Lone Sargeman uses it, so. And that's like. I would say that's the most deadly move in his arsenal, honestly. It's his poison breath.
Seems a little unbalanced.
And unfortunately, we don't have our smash ready. But, well. We'll end things off, same as we did the first one with the Mega Explosion.
Preparations complete. Standing by.
So, Perdido, I'll talk about him just because we've seen him a little bit. Perdido uses it's essentially just an ether cannon, but of course he does have a lot of different weapons equipped to him. There's using his specials.
What will we find?
Of course, tied in with how he levels up. All of his stuff, but it is essentially just an ether cannon. Otherwise we have, I believe, Akos uses dual scythes as his kind of template. Right? I can't remember if it's dual scythes or if he uses the Great Axe. I think it might be Great Axe. The Infinity Fans are they're similar to rings, twin rings. Same with the knives and dual swords, I believe. Monado is a shield hammer. The sword tonfa, I think, is a katana. And the rock rending gauntlets are the knuckle claws. I've conquered the enemy, Your Majesty. You need fear no longer. Truly, I'm grateful to you from the bottom of my heart. Where are these monsters coming from, though? Vast Tantal not here. Something cause for concern. The introduction of foreign species and endemic regions could widely disrupt the ecosystem. You've already identified where the lions are coming from. Really? Resident from temperature arrived where you are fighting. Lions appear to have been spawning at an alarming rate at a place called Tara Spring in Temperantia. Temperantia, eh? Spawn in Temperantia and migrate to other titans by air. So they could be causing troubles in other countries too. It's bad. Seems we'll have to address the heart of the matters. We'll have to rid the Temperantia of its liars. Going up against things isn't half exhausted, eh? We have to do this, no one else can. Shall we then? Sorry, Herald, looks like your job's not over yet. It's fine by me. The future of Oris is in your hands. My thoughts go with you. What is this strange feeling? Depriving my power is. Hey, Herald, we're leaving? Yes, coming. Dun dun dun. Herald is fairly strong. I don't think she's quite at the level of, like, world destruction that you would kind of expect from this much hype. Of course, like, Cosmos is obviously better. Cosmos is one of the best blades in the game, if not the second best.
We should depart imminently.
Because Cutie Pie is the best blade in the game. Like, Herald is still very good, very strong attacker mainly. Does have some very good specials as well. But again, I don't think she's necessarily this world ender. But again, ether cannons are just a very good weapon type in general. All of their rare blades are pretty decent. We were missing one of them. We have the dark rare blade. Still haven't gotten, but yeah, it was really. That's far off of Zatara Spring. That's real far off of Zatara Spring. That's a well ways away. Alright. How are there so many? Got to be joking. Queen Makuro was right. There are an irregular number of them here. You for the great secret in it. This is kind of a tall order. You just leave them like this. You can't let them run rampant all over the world. With you there, chum, that's how we nip this in the bud. Right then, let's go. Herald, back me up. Herald? Yes, I'm ready. Let's begin. And the King Lyle, level 60. This one, I'm gonna actually switch over Nia into the party. We've been struggling with our health. So... yeah. I meant to have Tora in there, but whatever. We'll be fine. We'll deal with it. The reason I had Tora is because we'll be heading into Elpis, so... Poison Breath is such a devastating move. Luckily, Herald's level 2 is a bit of an AoE. Herald and but Herald and Cosmos do have some similarities in their abilities, capabilities, whatever. Any sort of abilities. I said it like that. Can we go to a... So much damage. Oh my god, they do so much damage. God, I hate Poison Breath as an art. Like, this is so far away from Zatara's Spring.
Be wary not
because
to
they're
push
fucking
yourself
liars.
too hard.
But I'm stubborn. I'm gonna keep with this setup. I'll actually switch away Perdido and Akos though. They're not that great. They're fine, but like we have better. And I could switch to
I pride myself on being a good teammate.
We'll drop in
We can do it.
those two. We'll drop in Pyra and Elma. Or not Pyra. Fiora and Elma. In the party. Fiora, capable of some healing. And Elma is just good overall. I mean, like, we're fine, but... Sorry. 0 out of 20. 0 out of 20.
Looks like I won't
Alright, well,
the eye of shining
let's just
justice.
see how this goes.
Never the cautious type. Am I in sync with my requesting permission to attack?
It'll probably go not well.
Initiating attack.
But hell, we're gonna try it anyways.
Let us make use of it now.
So, we have... Okay, so I'll want to get to Electric 2, so that we can get Dromark, the Water 3. Let's go.
Looks like the Zekinator is just
That'll take a long time to get to that. Dodge a Bomberhead at least.
Good to have you.
Keep focusing in on the King Lag just because presumably he's the toughest.
Just give me heads up.
And like, okay, I was hoping that it would be one of those where it's like, you know, once you beat one of them, everyone else will go away. But no, not the case.
May not survive
So
another blow.
please get up.
We're gonna need a lot of luck on our side.
bit early for you to be packing
Get up, Rex.
Cheers, Zeke.
Brutal swing!
Freaking stop. Wow, dang, no. Just a bit late, Nia. Come on. Step up your game, Nia. Fuck it, we're gonna see level 4.
Commencing slaughter.
Kaboom!
Don't mind if I do.
There's so much damage.
Like I'm going
Laya? Okay, you know what? I've decided I hate Laya.
Let me do it.
So much.
I'm waiting for this.
I've come up with this decision. And it will not stop me.
Swing! I see the weak.
Mainly because of Poison Breath. I hate Poison Breath. Like, I think it inflicts stench. But like... Stench is like the most worthless status.
Yeah, things aren't looking so good here. Let's retreat for now and regroup.
Affirmative.
Huh?
It doesn't look like they're going to let this one go.
Oh, crud. We're completely surrounded.
And they just keep on coming.
Do not fear. I have sworn on my life to protect you.
Herald!
Hey, there's no way you could take on that many enemies on your own. What are you trying to pull?
I had hoped I would never have to use this again, but there's no other way. Goodbye.
Not good. Move it!
Herald, stop! That's enough!
Stop fighting!
Can she not control the power?
Herald! Herald, are you alright?
That was one heck of a light show you gave us there, madam.
A few seconds more and we'd have been toast too.
Can you walk?
That's enough.
Herald!
Stay away! At this rate, I'm afraid my power will... It's just going to destroy everything. I have to go. Somewhere. Somewhere no one will ever find me.
Herald! Wait!
Where are you going?
Stay where you are. Just leave me alone.
Herald!
I guess. Well, that's the berserk state we were warned about.
Most likely.
Yeah, that's probably exactly how it went down when she wrecked the temple in Theoswar.
And after we swore that we'd never let it happen again.
Yep. And that was nobody's fault but our own. We pushed the girl too far.
We're going to find her.
Naturally. There's no way we're leaving her alone out there.
She's out there on her own because she doesn't want to cause us trouble. We can't just abandon her like that.
Too right. She's suffered long enough. She needs a right royal cheering up.
Come on, let's go before she gets too far. Right, let's go.
Having said that, Herald does have wings. First, we'll have to find out where she's headed.
And thus, like so many other quests, they have a Merc mission that's probably unnecessarily long. Go to Araya. We go. Okay, only 20 minutes. That's not bad. Geez, Strength 35 is a lot, but
Let us
we should be fine.
I hope you'll pray for my safe return.
Don't really want to use that much. You not okay? Well,
You
yeah,
need my
Bitball
help?
there. Last Etherkin. I don't really want to.
Transfer.
I mean, I'm just gonna be chilling out, probably getting my videos ready for today. So doesn't really matter.
Understood. I'll try my best.
Let's go.
I'm not leader material, but the Purificators will do what we can. I do try to help from time to time.
Have fun, chaps!
So yeah, 16 minutes. Not too bad. Now, one thing I will say, the voice actor for Herald, Layla Payne, I mean, obviously, again, I'm not gonna talk shit about any of the voice actors, you know, it's, a lot of it, I think, is just direction. Obviously, being a voice actor is a lot, but, again, I feel like, Layla Payne kind of has a similar issue to what, Rex's voice actor, oh my god, why am I keep forgetting Rex's voice actor's name, which is weird, because, like, I normally have it. I think it's just because I keep mixing up Adam Howden with Adam Howden as Shulk, Al Weaver. It's kind of a similar thing where it's like they're of course very good, but it's just the direction is so off, and you can really hear that I think with Layla Payne's performance as both Herald and Petroka. She also voices Agate. Actually, one thing I want to check out, is it Blade Album? Can we can see their voice actors, okay. I'll be going through these at a later point, also just to see the outlines of everyone. The reason that, by the way, there's a couple reasons that I recommend never going into the Blade album, and that's mainly because of, I think it's mainly, like, early game especially, for Bridget and Pandoria. Actually, and Nia. Nia is the big spoiler one. Not that you can necessarily tell just off the silhouette, but yeah. Of course, I'll be going through the voice actors at a later point. It's a lot more difficult for me to do the voice actors for the Xenoblade games, just because they are a UK unit, so they're not as involved in a lot of video games that I'm used to. A lot of them are like British drama actors, theater actors. I know Al Weaver did a lot of stuff with, I think it was Macbeth, in theater before becoming Rex, but it's just a little bit more difficult for me to find a lot of, like, to know what stuff is notable enough to mention, because, like, if I look at, sorry, Layla Pine, not Layla Payne. Like, okay, Layla Pine's a little bit different. She does have quite a few video game voice acting credits, but I think, like, Jill DeJong, the voice actress for Bridget, like, I don't know if, okay, again, bad example, she's Cora Harper in, I'll go into more detail about them later, but she's Cora Harper in Andromeda, so maybe for the best. No, I'm kidding. I think Sky Bennett, I believe, actually is someone who, like, I don't know if, if her top things on IMDb, I also have to go to IMDb instead of behind the voice actor, what I usually use for research, and that, like, on her known for, like, obviously Xenoblade 2 is on there, but, like, I don't know if Boy A is a big thing. I don't know if Dark Floors is something. Like, Shadowman, I don't know. That's what it says she's most known for. There's, so many things that's like, I don't know if this is something that is notable because it's British drama. And, like, while I have some people that I know that are British, they're not really the type to watch these dramas, I don't think. So, kind of screwed there. I don't know. It's just, if it was Irish, then maybe I had an option, but for British, probably not. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what's notable for a lot of the British teams, which is also going to be something that's an issue in Refantasia. It's going on right now. But, yeah. It also makes me realize that because I didn't ever get around to doing the voice actors for Unicorn Overlord, like, it's been a while since I've had any, since I've done a voice actor review that, like, I actually know well.
It'll be my pleasure.
So, yeah, Jesus Christ, Wolfric. Okay, Wolfric definitely using out of date. He's not using out of date? Well, not very out of date chips, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's something that's a little bit of a pet peeve on my, or not pet peeve necessarily. It's something that's just a little bit behind on my part. Ah, that's why he's behind. He's only at level 3. We can probably, sure, we'll do this one next time. We'll do Wolfric's Blade Quest next time. We've had a couple episodes in a row with no Blade Quests, but anyways, that's enough of me waffling. I'll see you in, like, 10 minutes. Yeah.
I think we did okay.
The Herald search has been complete. Herald's on Spirit Crystal Outpost, but we can't get her power under control. We need to help her. Wow, it's almost like I knew this would happen. Nah, I mean, well, okay, I don't know exactly where in Elpis she is. I think she might just be in the portal of the hero, the end area. I'm not sure if she's at the beginning. I don't know.
Let's rest a spell.
She's at the beginning.
Shall we?
It said right there. Jesus. She's at the Bone Road.
Let's go.
Herald, comrades, how'd you end up here? It was a merry dance, no mistake. Apologies. Herald, when you split off from us, you did that to protect us, didn't you? Indeed. But looks like you're alright now. You're not acting weird like before. So you can be back to your true self. Can we move on together? Unless I cannot. I want you to leave me to my fate. You concerned that you're run rampant again. Correct. Come on, what happened before was our fault. We're not gonna let you stew in your own juices, Herald. But...
Herald?
You're right.
Stop! Don't come near me!
See, here's the thing.
We can't ignore a friend when we see them suffering. Huh?
Hey, that body.
You can't keep your power in check, can you?
Enough! Just go. Run!
Herald, get a hold of yourself.
Herald!
It looks like our only option is to restrain her by force.
Yeah. To stop history from repeating itself.
Now we have to fight Herald Unbound. She is always enraged.
Rolling smash.
You know, kind of fit. I could have sworn I put sword. But evidently not.
Let me do it.
Now we're fighting.
I'm actually really shocked that you can do a driver combo to her.
Don't slack now. Push him back.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like something you should be able to do, but I mean, sure enough. Like, okay, we are early enough in Elpis that we can actually do this. Hold up. Oh my god, you take so long for this. Whoa, frick, why do your arts take so long? Or your specials take so long?
Hit it. No.
Watch out. Smash pandemic.
Smash Pandemic. But we all wish would have happened 4 years ago. God, it's been a long time. Well, almost 5. Let's say closer to 5. Like it was at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it's early enough into Elpis that we're not restrained. We'll at least use the vision so that we can make sure that we avoid that.
Why not?
You can really tell that the Monado is a reskin of the Shield Hammer with its arc or with its auto attack cycle.
Just like
I shall defend you. Let me do it.
And we can go and what is seriously, Zeke has like the slowest arcs. I mean, he hits like a truck. They're so slow. Herald Devil will do a decent bit.
Final retribution. Rolling smash. Bomb break. Yeah. I've got it well in hand. Go for it.
Block that. Steam Explosion will take her out. I would say the recolors, I think, look pretty good for our main blades. I'll get more of them. Well, the character ones not so much.
Herald, are you all right?
Looks like we pulled the plug on rampage mode.
Smash my core crystal. It's the only way.
Huh?
This is the only chance you'll get. The burden of my sin is already too much to bear.
Shut the hell up! We'd never do something like that, ever.
then I will run rampant again. And next time, innocents will suffer. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. If you really care about me, then please, end it.
Screw that!
I can't possibly agree to those terms either.
Why?
Don't you remember what King Eulogimenos said? He entrusted you to us, so that we would take care of you. Whether you go berserk or not, it doesn't change a thing.
Listen to Rex. The days of worrying about yourself running out of control are over.
We'll stop you as many times as it takes.
So don't ever think that you're better off gone. You've already helped us so much. Now we get to help you in return. That's what friends are for, right?
Friends.
So, Herald, you get what we mean now?
So, you're saying you'd let me stay with you?
Need you even ask?
Thank you.
I thought that my existence as a weapon could cause nothing but pain to those around me. But after what you told me, Zeke, I began to reconsider that. I realize now that I could use my power not to destroy, but to protect. That I could use my powers for the good of the people. So, I wonder if it's strange of me to think so. The only thing that's strange is you thinking it's strange, girl. It should let you know that I'm 110% behind you on this one. As a driver, no. As a friend, thank you. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Zeke. And so that finishes off The Calm and the Storm. Complete! Herald is released from her berserk state and is then moved to tears by kind words from her comrades. I do not know how much... okay, Hadron Ship's pretty far behind. Well, okay. It's far behind for where we're... the fact that we're, you know, in such a... We're at endgame weapons as opposed to, you know, this, which I think... I mean... I'm trying to think, like... I mean, that is pretty good. Hadron level. But, obviously, again, it's just behind where we're at right now because we're starting to get some endgame weapons, but whatever. Oh, we compare it to... Okay, it's behind even the gold chip, so... I mean, again, it's probably good for if you do it right away, but, you know... Take that for what you will. Regardless, that will do it for this time. And next time, we'll help Wolfric out too. But until then, see you guys later!
I will carry out my mission.
So, you have awakened the sealed blade.
Old man.
It's been quite some time since I last saw this place. We used to play here as children, you know. Tell me, do you know why it is that the Ospiti Temple was destroyed?
I know it's been in ruins since forever, but no one ever told me why.
It's because a blade went berserk. They say that the blade was so powerful, its driver couldn't hope to control it. There was nothing anyone could do. The incident was resolved when the driver took their own life. With that, the blade was sealed within its core crystal. And as a warning to future generations, it was buried here in the temple where the tragedy took place.
You mean the blade that went berserk is...
Your suspicions are correct. The blade was Herald.
I have no memory of the event, but I believe it to be true. At times, I feel something, a kind of limitless power dwelling within me. Your Majesty, you may punish me however you see fit. Even if it means breaking my core crystal into 1,000 pieces, and burying me for all eternity.
I'll respect your decision.
Thank you. Well then, Your Majesty.
Wait. I think it is a little early to pronounce judgment just yet. And if the legends speak truth, you, Herald, could be a valuable asset in the wars to come. Now, your driver is the bearer of great aptitude and strength. Above all else, they possess an unyielding will. And need we mention that they are acting alongside the Aegis? Your driver today is the very opposite of your driver of yesteryear. You will not run wild. So, I did not come here today to seal you away. No. All I ask is that you wield your power as you see fit, and that you serve your driver well.
Herald?
Understood. If that's what it takes to repent for my sins, then so be it.
Dear, oh dear. It seems it's going to take a while for her to understand. Take care of her.
Sure, you can count on me.
These powers were sealed for a reason. I will carry out my mission.
So, you have awakened the sealed blade.
King Eulegiminos?
It's been quite some time since I last saw this place. We used to play here as children, you know. Tell me, do you know why it is that Theospiti Temple was destroyed?
I'm afraid I do not.
It's because a blade went berserk. They say that the blade was so powerful, its driver couldn't hope to control it. There was nothing anyone could do. The incident was resolved when the driver took their own life. With that, the blade was sealed within its core crystal. And as a warning to future generations, it was buried here in the temple where the tragedy took place.
You mean the blade that went berserk is...
Your suspicions are correct. The blade was Herald.
I have no memory of the event, but I believe it to be true. At times, I feel something, a kind of limitless power dwelling within me. Your Majesty, you may punish me however you see fit, even if it means breaking my core crystal into 1,000 pieces and burying me for all eternity.
I'll respect your decision.
Thank you. Well then, Your Majesty.
Wait. I think it is a little early to pronounce judgment just yet. And if the legends speak truth, you, Herald, could be a valuable asset in the wars to come. Now, your driver is the bearer of great aptitude and strength. Above all else, they possess an unyielding will. And need we mention that they are acting alongside the Aegis? Your driver today is the very opposite of your driver of yesteryear. You will not run wild. So, I did not come here today to seal you away. No. All I ask is that you wield your power as you see fit, and that you serve your driver well.
Herald?
Understood. If that's what it takes to repent for my sins, then so be it.
Dear, oh dear. It seems it's going to take a while for her to understand. Take care of her.
Leave it to me, Your Majesty.
I will carry out my mission.
I'll keep you in check.
Morag.
Haha! Just as I thought. Listen well, Herald. I believe your driver trusts you deeply, and I trust your driver just the same. Even if you had some recollection of the past, you need not dwell on it. Don't let yourself be chained to the past. Become your driver's strength. That's all I ask.
But still, I have to atone somehow.
I understand how you feel. But you must remember that there are many ways to atone for one's sins. Aiding your driver in the fierce battles to come is one such way.
You think so?
That's right. We need you, Herald. The past is the past. You should leave it behind and fight at our side.
All right. I'll try.
Worry not. Whatever happens, just remember, you have an esteemed driver by your side.
Your Majesty, thank you.
Think nothing of it. I expect great things of you.
I will carry out my mission.
So, you have awakened the sealed blade.
Your Majesty?
It's been quite some time since I last saw this place. We used to play here as children, you know. Tell me, do you know why it is that the Ospiti Temple was destroyed?
Beats me.
It's because a blade went berserk. They say that the blade was so powerful, its driver couldn't hope to control it. There was nothing anyone could do. The incident was resolved when the driver took their own life. With that, the blade was sealed within its core crystal. And as a warning to future generations, it was buried here in the temple where the tragedy took place.
You mean the blade that went berserk is...
Your suspicions are correct. The blade was Herald.
I have no memory of the event, but I believe it to be true. At times, I feel something, a kind of limitless power dwelling within me. Your Majesty, you may punish me however you see fit, even if it means breaking my core crystal into 1,000 pieces and burying me for all eternity.
I'll respect your decision.
Thank you. Well then, Your Majesty.
Wait. I think it is a little early to pronounce judgment just yet. And if the legends speak truth, you, Herald, could be a valuable asset in the wars to come. Now, your driver is the bearer of great aptitude and strength. Above all else, they possess an unyielding will. And need we mention that they are acting alongside the Aegis? Your driver today is the very opposite of your driver of yesteryear. You will not run wild. So, I did not come here today to seal you away. No. All I ask is that you wield your power as you see fit.
Herald?
Understood. If that's what it takes to repent for my sins, then so be it.
Dear, oh dear. It seems it's going to take a while for her to understand. Take care of her.
Sure. You can count on me.
I will carry out my mission.
I'll keep you in check.
Nia.
Haha! Just as I thought. Listen well, Herald. I believe your driver trusts you deeply. And I trust your driver just the same. Even if you had some recollection of the past, you need not dwell on it. Don't let yourself be chained to the past. Become your driver's strength. That's all I ask.
But still, I have to atone somehow.
I understand how you feel. But you must remember that there are many ways to atone for one's sins. Aiding your driver in the fierce battles to come is one such way.
You think so?
Yeah, we need you, Herald. No point crying over spilt milk. Come with us. Fight with us.
All right. I'll try.
Worry not. Whatever happens, just remember, you have an esteemed driver by your side.
Your Majesty, thank you.
Think nothing of it. I expect great things of you.